Hello, hey, how we doing, everybody? We're all having a wonderful Sunday. Let me make sure I'm up on everything. Oh yeah, I'm up. Dude, I'm big up. Yep. The one thing about the Salted Slices community is we up. That's what most people don't realize. All right. How we doing though? How we doing? We all having a good one? God, I hope so. God, I pray. And so I beg, I cry, and you know what I'm saying? Love me, love me. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Cool. We're chilling. Just was checking on some stuff real quick before I continued my, being live and whatnot. Okay. So how we doing? I know it's rare to see Salted Slices on a Sunday. Courts ruled that I'm actually allowed custody on this day, which was a big up for us. So let's hop on over to the Just Chatting stream, the Just Chatting overlay. What's the plan for today? I don't know, bunch of bullshit. No, I don't know. I mean, obviously there's always Realm of the Bad God. I literally, you can hear the people screaming no. On their hands and knees pleading that it's not that game. I don't know, I've had a couple games in mind that I kind of want to play on stream. Like one of them, and I don't know if anybody would have any interest in this, is I kind of want to play Deltarune, but the issue with Deltarune is if anybody was to find my channel through Deltarune, it just doesn't feel kosher for me to advertise myself with that game, because it's kind of a game, from what I can tell thus far, that 14-year-olds think is the deepest game they've ever played, and I don't really want to throw my hat in that ring. Now, very possibly, though, this is the thing, I liked Undertale when I was in middle school, so I might like Deltarune now. And so I don't want to be the kid who's like screaming and crying about eating his broccoli before he's tried it. You know what I mean? Like, I at least got to give Deltarune a taste before I can go it's ass, you know? And trust me, from a small nibble, I'd be able to tell you if it's ass. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, it's Sunday, I remember. How could I forget? 4th of July was yesterday. I'll be real, did not feel very festive here in the US, at least in my opinion. But also just because where I live was heat index warning, and everybody had like a warning to stay inside, or if you're outside, make sure it's for a very short period of time and all that kind of stuff. It did kind of kill the vibe a little bit, I won't lie. So I just kind of sat at home and did nothing. I'm chud maxed, as my founding fathers would have liked me to. I'm just saying, if you went back in time and you handed George Washington the yard, he would go crazy with it. He would go, my God, I'm geeking. I gotta write something about this. You know what I mean? That's how we get our Constitution. And for all I know, that's what happened. So I was kind of doing it in the Founding Fathers' honor, if anything, for their integrity. But yeah, in terms of games, I've really got nothing that's speaking my language right now. Kind of why I've been playing so much Realm on stream. It's because it's easy for me to talk about other shit when I play Realm, and then I've got my sensory toy in front of me, so I'm permanently distracted, and I don't have to, like, think all the time. And it's a good sensory toy. It flashes a lot of colors. You kids love that. I could do a Backrooms film discussion, play the rat game. Which one's the rat game? There's a couple out there. Are we talking about Rocket Rats? Because I have played that one on stream before, and unless we're talking about the other one no, don't get me wrong. Rocket Rats was not a bad game at all. I actually thought it was a pretty good game. I just thought that it wholly lacked content for replayability. Play the rat game. Wait, what was that one? There's another rat game. What was it called? It was like Shake the Rat or something. Shake the Baby. That's a very different one. That was what all my relatives tried to play with me when I was a kid. Wait, I don't think Shake the Rat exists anymore on Steam. Either that or, dude, you fucking PETA stepped in. You can't do that. Well, yeah, I don't see it at all. Rat Monthly has 2 games. All right, let's see what 2 games they've made. Digzam, which is a short incremental journey about digging up relics. That has nothing to do with rats. Just so we're aware on that one, by the way. It's the only game they've made. What else? The Steam's just got a bunch of bullshit right now, right? Like, I mean, it's the, is it summer sale right now? Yeah, summer sale. I swear the spring sale was under 2 weeks ago, but that's fine. The part about the summer sale that really fucks with me. Wait, is that a Game of Thrones reference in the title? Seems kind of random. Yeah, it's just because I didn't really have anything else to, like, name it. Could you imagine the kid named Daenerys, though, right now? Like, their parents were watching Game of Thrones, fucking locked in, and they went, this is the best show ever. I'm gonna name my daughter Daenerys after hit Game of Thrones character. And then the final season dropped, and they were like, fuck! I'm sorry, Daenerys. Everyone is not gonna fuck with you, and it's my fault. No, but like, honestly, if George R.R. Martin does want to change the title, because I feel like it would be a good title change. I feel like a Song of Fire and Ice sounds better than a Song of Ice and Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of rolls off the tongue better. And he can have that one for free, obviously. I mean, I'm not here to police all of his works, but granted, maybe I shouldn't give him any recommendations like that, because it might take him another 10 years to finish a book if I keep doing that. Let's see. Feature deep discounts for games that you might love. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't think that they know me. That's just unfortunate. I'm coming to realize my algorithm thinks I'm a chud. The Invincible. I don't know about. I've just never even heard of that game before. Bendy and the Dark. Dude, do they still make Bendy games? Wow. I thought that one was a flash in the pan. I'll be honest. I thought that. Okay, so they made Bendy and the Dark and the Ink Machine. Oh, they're making a new one called And the Cage. Please be starring Nick Cage as Bendy. That shit would go crazy. Well, Bendy and the Cage should be coming out soon. It allegedly says a 2026 release date. What if I just hopped into the Bendy cinematic universe on the third game, knowing absolutely nothing of the lore of the other ones? You think I could pick it up? I feel like it's probably not one that's too media dense, you know what I mean? Feels like the kind anyone could pick up. Granted, I mean, you'd probably think that about Five Nights at Freddy's if you played the first one. Little would you know there's about 17 more years worth of lore, knowledge, and exploration you have to do before you can get into it. As far as I'm concerned, the game has 4 animatronics. It's that one, you know that one image that's shared online all the time? It was like a hate image, and it's like real genders, and then it's like mental disorders, and it shows a bunch of the other symbols and stuff like that. I want to make that post, but with Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, and it says real animatronics, and it shows Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy, and then it's just mental disorders, and it's the rest of them. And don't get cute with me. Don't say shouldn't Golden Freddy be up there because he was in the first game. Don't get cute with me. All right, I'm an ugly son of a bitch. But like, actually though, when I see people talking about Five Nights at Freddy's characters now, I'm like, oh my god, I know nobody. I know nobody. Who's this one? Roxanne Wolf. All right, obviously there's some exceptions. Like fucking obviously, I would know some of them. Why? Just because I like her character arc a lot, probably. I mean, I'm sure she does something in the game. Well, I guess the something is generally just they jump at your face and there's a little sound bite that plays, but that counts. That's a character arc because she kind of jumps at you in an arc, so. Foxy does just have the best jump scare from the original though, huh? The fucking leap is so good. I forget that he was like, in the original game, sometimes the animatronics would just like lean in before they do the jump scare. It's so funny that they just take a peep like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this guy fucking good. Yo, we got the cameras rolling on him. That is, I mean, you gotta feel lucky as hell if you're Scott Cawthon, right? That your IP caught on that hard. Didn't he have another game that he played, or that he made before? That was like also really creepy looking, but unintentionally so. Get me off Bendy in the Cage, man. I'll just be real. I don't know what it is about the Bendy and the Ink Machine aesthetic. Because, like, I liked Cuphead, so it's not like I hate the idea of, like, rubber hose and inky ideas just in general, but something about Bendy and the Ink Machine always felt cheap to me, and I don't know what it is. It just has, like, a an aura to it that feels like it's the kind of horror game your grandma would pick up. Yeah. You know how they make knockoff Pixar and all those kinds of movies? Like, they'll have like Ratatouille. That's a very famous one. That's kind of how I felt about Bendy for some reason, is I was like, this is not a game for true gamers. This is a game for cashing in on the current horror identity that is popular. If the landscape were any different, it would change. But maybe I'm wrong. I've never played it. So, like, obviously I can levy any accusation I want when I have no knowledge. I have a question. Go on. It's to the left, by the way. That's how it curves, if that was your question. I'm just kidding. My shit don't curve. Could you imagine? First world problems. Or, sorry, fucking... What do they call them? Yacht club problems? You know what I'm talking about. The top 1% has that issue exclusively. But yeah, I'll answer anything. I'm just kind of chilling. I don't really know. What should I play, if anything? I mean, I could always just do Spire, but the issue with Spire is I feel like I don't talk about anything other than Spire cards. And then also the other issue with Spire is I don't talk about anything other than Spire, and I still play it like ass, which doesn't seem right to me. Like, it feels as though something should be changing there, you know? Like, something's gotta give. I also gotta make sure the Nintendo music's not too loud. Did you premeditate this stream? Oh, are you asking if right now I'm out killing somebody so that way, like, this stream can be played as a cover-up for me? Legally, I have to let you know I am not doing that. In a court of law, I want this to be the only quote they take from this stream. I am not doing that. Lol, what? Oh, sorry. I was making a reference to... There was a YouTuber who... I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but almost I'm happy that I don't remember his name because he's a piece of shit. He pre-recorded a stream one time. It was him like playing GTA or something like that. It was some GTA game. And the whole time throughout the stream, he's like, sorry guys, my chat's not working, which is his explanation for why he's not responding to chat. Well, as it turns out, he pre-recorded that stream so he could go kill his pregnant girlfriend while he was streaming. And when I saw premeditate, it's normally premeditated murder. And of course, that was a premeditated murder because he had to pre-record a stream in advance. So that was kind of where the joke came in, was I was linking those two together. But yes, it is the one who killed his pregnant girlfriend. And now I saw he was trying to appeal his sentence to a judge, going, guys, they're being really mean to me in prison. Fucking good? You killed your pregnant wife? Like, obviously they're gonna be mean to you? What is wrong with you? I don't think you're gonna be... You're not first pick for the prison kickball game, that's for sure. In fact, I probably don't think they're treating you mean enough, if I can be honest. But anyways, I'm happy I don't remember his name, because, like, I really don't want the name of somebody like that taking up any of the real estate in my mind. You know what I mean? Because what's the point in it? I know the action he did, and that's what I care about, because that's what makes me know, okay, they're a horrible person. Their name doesn't fucking matter to me. For all I can hope, no one will hear their name again, and they'll just stay behind bars. But yeah, but no, I've got like zero idea for what I'm doing on this stream. It was just that I was gonna sit around and I was maybe gonna play Realm in my own time off stream, and I went, why don't I just click go live instead? You wanna know what else we could play? Dude, I haven't played this one in a while. There's Pokerogue. We haven't done that in ages. Am I thinking that because I'm listening to Pokemon music? I'm a simple creature, man. All right, you flash the keys in front of me, I'm gonna wanna drive. Why I'm the designated driver at every bar. They flash the keys in front of me and I go, shit, I've had a couple, but... No, obviously I'm joking. I was actually just saying the other day, I don't understand and I can't fathom the mindset of going out drinking alcohol and then wanting to be behind the wheel of a car. When I drink alcohol, sometimes I'll play a video game and I'll go, this is too much for me. I don't think I'd be able to drive. Like, I'll start up Overwatch after having a drink or two with my friends, and I'm like, guys, holy fuck, this game's hard. I love DUI. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was trying to come up with another acronym that would fit DUI. Nothing came to mind at the time. The joke flopped, but you know how it is. Dude, I do think, like, it makes sense, but... And I know I already talked about this on another stream. I really did think that DUI was only alcohol. I never considered that it could be other medications that technically count as a DUI. Like, of course, any impairment at all makes sense to count for a DUI. It's just, I feel like I don't know. I feel like drinking and driving to me is horrendous. DWI is also used. Oh, no. Sorry. I was trying to think of alternate things that letters could stand for in a comedic effect moment. That's what I was trying to say for the acronym thing. But yes, yeah. DWI I've also heard. But I feel like driving while under the effects of alcohol, I care about almost way more than, oh shit, this medication that I took, I wasn't supposed to drive afterwards. Because that feels like an honest mistake, right? Now, you still deserve the ticket, absolutely. I'm not trying to argue that the ticket shouldn't exist. But when I hear someone got a DUI, I normally think to myself, they must be one of the dumbest people on this planet. Like, they must... It's one of the most selfish crimes you can do, and it's one of the most avoidable crimes of all time, which is why every time I hear that somebody has one, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, actually, what is wrong with you, man? Also, this is a complete non sequitur. Dude, the other reason I wasn't sure when I want to play, I cut the fuck out of my thumb because I might be the dumbest man alive. Speaking of dumb as hell people, I'm joining that group. Unfortunately, I'm not in great company down there, but it is what it is. I was using a disposable razor, right? And the fucking little plastic cap to it was stuck on there so hard I used both hands because it was just not cut right, I guess. I don't know. That was something, maybe that, or like there was a suction force that was too high or something. Anyways, when it finally popped open, I jammed that razor right into my thumb, dude, and it hurts. But it's fine because I put a band-aid over it, which I think means it can't get infected, and it's probably gonna heal itself. Did you cut your hand? Well, you know, like, I mean, it sounds intentional because it's with a razor blade, but it wasn't. And that's the crazy, and that's almost the saddest part. I think it would be less tragic if it was on purpose, you know? Like, the fact that I did this shit on accident, that is pathetic. That is pathetic, actually. I'll say it. What if I did play more Realm of the Mad God? Hundreds of thousands of people are crying out. They don't want it, but man, do I just feel like clicking on something. That's probably what we'll do. That sounds fun to me. It's rough because I'm still in the middle of the heat dome right now, and it kind of like just sucks a lot of my motivation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The heat just causes me to want to sit around and do nothing because doing anything sounds miserable. And then and it just pisses me off. There's people out there who goes, at least it's better than winter. As though winter isn't the coziest time of the year. As if in winter you can't just bundle up and enjoy life. When it's hot like this outside, I don't want to be outside. And also inside is miserable. And I'm not going to turn up my air conditioner too much turn down my air conditioner too much. Because like at some point you got to think to yourself, okay, well, I shouldn't be selfish to the people around me. I shouldn't, when it's like 94 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I don't know what it is right now, but past couple days it's been 90s and hundreds where I live. If it's 90 something outside, I'm not going to just set my thermostat all the way to 70 while everybody else is, yeah, like it feels like we got to look out for the environment a little bit and do your part where you can. I'm one of those people that prefer summer. I think that the number of people who prefer summer will continue to dwindle as the summers get hotter and hotter. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, I think it's understandable to prefer summer. Like, at least I can see some of the metrics to it, because you know what a lot of people say, and it is true, is like there's so many more colors in nature during summer. That's true. That's true. But also, you see how many people died from heat stroke? I don't know how many people die from heat stroke in winter, but it's gotta be less than in summer. Don't bring up like hypothermia or anything, all right, buddy? This isn't about that. This isn't about her. Don't make it about her. Don't bring her into this. She didn't do anything. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will swap realm. Why not? The realm of the Mad Godler. Give me a second. Give me a second. The rat will have to be dead for a bit. People actually just watching an empty desk right now. Nah, couldn't be me, cuz. Nah, could not. They got Unk watching the blank desk. Alright, let me launch this up. And then I'll kill the YouTube audio. Or I'm sorry, I mean my playlist that I custom made. I should probably like download stream music, huh? Just so it's easier for me. Cluck Mech Oasis just got an update. Guys, I'm just gonna let you know right now. If you are an aspiring streamer, do not play Cluck Mech Oasis, okay? And you might be like, why? What's wrong with it? Is it no good metrics? It's not that. You will have a lot of the player base who only speaks Chinese commenting on your video. And I don't know how to vet Chinese comments because I don't speak Chinese. And the auto-translate was not good at all. Or maybe it was, and maybe they were just saying nonsense for the fun of it. Just give me a second, you'll get to see my face. There it is. Look at that fucking chud. This smug son of a bitch is pulling women double his age. Find out how. It's called having that, pathetic riz. Did you become partner yet? I can click the button if I want. Well, okay, not partner, but affiliate. Which is like, affiliate is still where you start earning money. The only reason I haven't hit the button yet is like, why would I hit the button when I don't have to? You know what I mean? If I hit the button and become a partner, then no matter what happens, you guys get ads. Like, I can't stop ads from existing on the stream at some point in time. And let's just be real. You're hardly wanting to watch Salted Slice's content for free. I get it. There's a lot of content out there. I'm not going to get you to sit through ads for it, all right? Like, this, I mean, he's the kind of guy who brings up Realm of the Mad God on a Sunday. We got to torch him. We do. It is what it is. I mean, like, we got to bring back public shame. He shouldn't feel this empowered to stream the games that he wants, is what I'm trying to say. Cosmic Rift is ending in 2 days. That's all good, man. Well, this is the perfect time to finish off our Paladin by having him die this very stream. Not that I'm going to aim for that. It's just like generally when I play games, that tends to happen. People around me tend to leave. Don't know what that's all about. Asked my therapist about it, and they said, dude, if you don't stop fucking bringing up your abandonment issues, I'm going to leave you. And so it kind of left me in a really weird spot. I didn't know what to do at that point. Felt really stuck between a rock and a hard place after that one, so... Alright, what do we got on him? So we're everything max except for life. Okay, all we need is life pots. And then obviously, okay, that's right. We're just farming abysses until the end of time. That's kind of all we do. That's right, that's right. I remember how we play this guy now. But yeah. I don't know, man. I was also... Oh, fuck. I had something else that I really wanted to bring up on stream, but it's gone now. That's fine. It'll probably... Like, it'll either come back to me or it will not. I mean, I'm the kind of guy to use VPN to Russia so ads don't play when the streamer looks dumb when they say ad break. Yes, yes. And you can just type that in their chat and be like, no ad break for Russians. So wait, why do... Is it like Russian has different advertising laws, or is it just Twitch does not have any Russian partners secured so they can't run ads even if they want to? Not that I'm like... Look, here's the thing. I've already got my way of dealing with the ads, which is watching them as Twitch intended. Yeah, that's right. We support streamers around here. All right, W lies by me. W lies by me. No, of course, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I follow TOS completely because I use this website to stream. So therefore, of course, I follow TOS. And I've read the whole thing, much like everybody else. I'm sure you wouldn't be using this website unless you read the TOS. You wouldn't download a car. These are all things we already know. Grade S Abyss of Demons. I mean, that's got to be a couple people interested. We got Per Giggly the Kensei. Come on. Who else we got? That's what's up. What did that person type? Hold Abyss. Ah. I mean, what fucking asshole didn't hold the Abyss for that guy? Come on. We gotta, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. We gotta bring back publicly tarring people, tarring and feathering people. You know how it is. Nobody even bothered to walk up, huh? Gamers really don't look up in any game. Even in a 2D game, they proceed to not look up. That is kind of impressive. You'd think the limiting of dimensions would make that easier for them. Never in my life, by the way, will I get a Demon Blade. That's okay. Guys like me, we aren't built for D. We've tried it. Trust me, we've tried it. It's just not for us. Dude, I was playing Magic the Gathering with some friends 2 weekends ago. I know. Try to hold in how cool I am. Thank you. It kind of made me realize, you know what the best part of playing Commander is? Dude, the best part of a Commander game is when after 32 minutes and it gets back to your turn and it's made a full rotation through the entirety of everybody who's sitting there, you get to put your phone down and stop looking at short form content and ask the best question of, okay, so what did everybody do? That shit is awesome, man. It feels so good to be able to do that. And then you've got a 30-minute recap coming your way of everybody trying to over-explain the turn that you could have just watched for the first time. That is a true feeling of power in it. Remind me of one time a website put ownership of your baby in the TOS with everybody accepting without reading and they got sued for it. But like, how is that their fault, man? If you fucking sign something without reading, I don't think we should be holding... The only person I see accountable for this, personally, this is a true and real genuine take that I'm about to drop. Get ready, everybody. It's your fault they own your child now. You should, I mean, you can try to fight for custody rights because you've probably been a more present parent, but at the end of the day, you did sign away your kid. It is what it is. All right, that's why you got to read the fine print. It's why I would never make a deal with the devil. I probably would, let's be real. He'd probably just like, honestly... I've been sweet talked at mall kiosks into buying shit that I don't need that they definitely just got from drop shipping. I'm pretty sure it would not be too hard to talk me into a deal with the devil. You just have to be like a little bit more forward than the average salesperson, and I go, all right, I'm buying it. All right, fuck you. You just said where dotted line, my blood, prick my finger. Yeah, I got you. No problem, man. And you said this will like give me absolutely no benefit. My soul is eternal damnation. Well, it is what it is, you know? What can you do? Should have read the fine print or the macro print. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. Sorry. I was about to say the biggest stream suicide sentence of all time, and I've stopped myself and I've gagged my mouth before I could say it. As much as some freaks would like that. Dude, I was wondering, and it could be true. It might be too much information for stream. Never mind, y'all. maybe that's something I gotta share with my doctor. Dude, I would just love a D-Blade, though, so I can stop mindlessly searching for Abyss of Demons, and we can actually play some fun dungeon. Or at the very least, like, maybe a D-Docs popped every now and then. I wouldn't mind that. I could be convinced for one of those. I really don't even know what some of these guys drop as dungeons, by the way. But yeah, dude, fuck, I had so much that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go live today, and I've got so many topics. I swear, sometimes I click the go live button, and legit everything that I've had in my brain for the past 12 hours completely exits it. It's like, I don't even know if I've got, okay, everything is on the tip of my tongue, but none of it actually comes to fruition. You know what I mean? I've edged all of my conversation topics, which is crazy because that's normally my icebreaker that I go to, is telling people how well I can edge. So, but you would understand, right? Because like I'm part of the Gooning Olympics, so that's just kind of how the athletes talk to each other. I'm not a competitor or anything. I'm a coach. Because, you know, I mean, coaches don't play, but I'm good on technique. I've got form down. Function, we're not quite there, but I'm more of a form over function kind of guy. Just gonna fucking tank all of this damage. It's fine. That's why you play an armor class, so you can eat as many shots as you want. It's a full buffet over here, and I was gonna say daddy's starving. I don't know if I want to refer to myself as daddy. I think I'm not gonna do that, actually. I wish terms like that weren't like ruined by the internet, but you know what? The reverse side is having that happen too. I'm not even gonna lie, because I feel like mommy is one of the most ruined terms of all time now, because of the types of dudes who spam it in comments of random women's Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, I see those kinds of things in the comments. I just feel like we do need some shame back. And also, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't understand your misguided ideal on even posting it, because there's no shot you're really over here thinking to yourself, yeah, if I call this fully grown adult woman mommy in the Instagram comments, she's fucking hopping in my DMs for sure. There's just no, it's got a 0% success rate, all right? The conversion ratio is in the negatives for sure. Dude, they're all ironic. Maybe, but then allow me to postulate the other side. What's the point of ironically leaving a sexual comment on somebody Instagram comment section? What is the point of it? I guess maybe it's the friend who's too woke, but like, it's a way of saying you're attractive. It's basically just trying to be like, you are attractive. That, I mean, I guess that's the whole idea of it. But like, every time I read it, I'm like, this shit is a little pathetic because it's a meme in it itself. I guess like I'm of the mindset that the meme has to at least be like a little bit funny. You know what I mean? And at this point, it's just done so to death that I don't even, it's just white noise at this point that I just don't even understand why people still comment. You know what I mean? Because like, it doesn't I don't know who it brings joy. Like, who belly laughs and hits the upvote. Good updoot, kind stranger. Quite humorous to call her mommy like that. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's not 100% serious. I just don't really see any point that it's kind of like the people who, I guess I'm just tired of the internet's pointless, repetitive comments in general. And that is definitely one of them. But the vast majority are sarcastic and hardly serious. Yeah, but it's like not really much of, I don't know. I guess I don't see anything comedic about it at this point. But like, I'm not also like, you are sexually harassing her and need to be removed per the terms of service of this website that you're on. It's just everything. I guess it's more also that people like the comments all the time, and I'm like, it's not even really funny. Or PvP boss. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be in there like, dude, she didn't ask for comments like this. You need to remove yourself from the website post haste. Yeah, that's it. I'm reporting you to Mark Zuckerberg. He's putting you right up on his shelf next to the bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's. I know it. That's still one of the, I don't know if he had set dressing for that or if that just is in his house. I still just think it's very funny that he's got sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's in his living room on the dresser. That's fucking awesome, man. I'm just happy to know that even if I was to make millions of dollars per second, nothing would change about me. You know what I mean? He's proof that we're all human at the end of the day, even if he doesn't always look it. Man, you remember when people were saying like Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard person, ironically, and now we've got people who are really going, no, there are a cabal of lizard people that are running the society. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there are people who play into the delusions of people that think that because it's, admittedly, yeah, it's a little bit funny. But it's actually crazy that there are some people out there, and you know it's real when it's a Facebook video being filmed by someone's like grandma, where you can hardly see what they're trying to show you on the screen because they're holding their phone up to the screen and they're holding it sideways. You know that's a true believer in the society of lizard people, in the cabal of lizard people. And I'm just kind of happy that it's made it that far, I guess. Now, granted, is it the same thing with the Mark Zuckerberg one where it's a little bit overdone in the comments where people say it? Yeah. But like still, I just think the evolution of that one's very funny. Maybe I'm just waiting on the great evolution for the mommy comments, and then I'll start laughing at them. Like when there's some evolution to the joke. Will there be one? I don't really know. I don't know if it's got room to grow. I think it might have been planted in something too small, but still. Wait, you don't believe in lizard people? Bro's misguided? Nah, next he's gonna tell me he thinks birds are real. Nah, we gotta kill Unk. No, so we don't have any other options. We just got to do it. Dude, those guys look so concerning for being absolutely nothing. Now, conversely, oh, I mean, I'll take that. If anybody needs a D-Blade, boss drops a colorful die. Anyone feeling prideful, feeling like getting their colors out? I think I might be alone in this. It's fine if I am. Yeah, it's no big deal. When it's a normal Demon Abyss, we can go through it. I'm just not going to rush. Why? Tortoise in the Hare. Not everyone's read that one. Little classic fable. See, most people believe that the Hare was going to win because he's faster, because he can rush, right? But like me, I'm more like a tortoise kind of guy. Because I'm slow, and I'll maybe get it done. Birds are government drones that steal your information to the CIA. Real? It actually is true. Think about how many birds you see around data centers. Makes you wonder, why do you think we keep building data centers? The birds need nests. Think about it. Sit on this one for a minute. Chew on that, perhaps. Try to swallow if you can. I know it's a lot to take in. Sorry, I stopped talking about the data centers there. Now you might say that was really bad kiting the way you ran through all of it. No, no, no. You wouldn't understand. I'm trying to see how much damage I can take and still clear the dungeon. Currently, I'm going for all of my health bar at least 4 times over, but like, hopefully not all of my health bar at once. You know what I'm saying? Weave. Dude, I could really, I mean, obviously use a wish right now. Who couldn't? Like, who actually isn't out here pretending that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Man, when I was in elementary school, I thought that shit was so fucking deep of a song. I was like, damn. This shit, this is emotion. This is what raw emotion sounds like right here. Fuck, could you imagine if we could pretend that airplanes in the night sky were like shooting stars? Holy shit. I remember I showed my friends like a 3DS flip note animation I found, an AMV style animation to that song, and I was like, isn't it kind of fucking deep? Doesn't it make you think, man? Holy shit. Like, that was my awakening to, damn, people going through struggles, people living, people dying. You know what I'm saying? Peter, Lois, Meg, and Brian, if you understand where I'm coming from on that one. I'll just say, like, in Flowbot's handlebars, I don't think we should have let that guy get on a bike. I didn't know he was going to do all that. I didn't realize it was like a if you give a mouse a cookie situation. I didn't know that just because he could ride his bike without handlebars, he'd start leading the nation and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I thought surely he's got to stop at some point. But, like, he could guide that missile by satellite, so I guess I understand. The sun meme is funny. That one I do laugh at. But the ones that make me laugh the hardest now are all the different fucking stupid versions of it. Like Sunyon, and it's just his head as an onion. There's one that I love where it's a kid who's wearing like a sombrero and it says Miho. That one's fucking awesome. That one goes crazy. That one I do fuck with very heavily. And S Lost Halls. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh post. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh post. On one side, oh, fuck. On one side, it's so good. And on the other, it's... Oh, it's actually so hard. It's so hard to choose. Oh, fuck. It's so big and hard. I don't know. Just leave. That's how you know, by the way, I'm lying. I said big and hard. Yeah, I know. Look, I try what I can. I don't even know who the guy is. I'm pretty sure. Isn't it the actor? Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, isn't it Anthony Mackie? Yeah, it definitely is. It's totally Anthony Mackie. It's like everyone knows, but I don't. Let me ask you a question. Were you a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Because if so, you know him somewhat, at least by association, because he's the guy who plays Falcon. Which I understand Falcon might not be the most memorable character to you, but maybe if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that would fucking change your mind on that one. Do you have to watch that one? I'll be real. MCU in my mind kind of ended with Endgame. Endgame was like this is it, we're done now. So, like, I don't know, man. Every time I see a new Marvel project, I just kind of think to myself, we're still going with this one, huh? We're still locked in on this one, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's people out there who still care about it, for sure, for sure. It's just like, I keep seeing all these trailers that are going, will return in Avengers Doomsday. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'm alone in this. I just find myself, like, not caring. Like, maybe you will be seeing, like, there was another one that was like Robert Downey Jr. returns, right? I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm incorrect here, he's dead. So, but also, they're probably just gonna do a whole reboot of the MCU, right? Doomsday's got to be like a soft reboot to everything, hoping that I just don't think it'll ever hit the same zeitgeist, man. Marvel Rivals is super popular for a bit, and like even then, I don't think that many people went out and saw Thunderbolts, you know, and that was like their big, we're back, baby. And I just don't know if anyone cared. I think there's just like a level of fatigue of, I'm kind of tired of all the superheroes. Like, I didn't even go see Superman, and everyone was talking about how good that one was. I did hear that Lex Luthor is like an A1 hater in it, and I was surprised that some people are like, wow, he's so petty, because I'm like, isn't that all Lex Luthor is? He's just like a petty dude. Like, that's his whole character, is being a petty guy. Like, I'm pretty, he is just professional hater. It's why he carries around the kryptonite with him, just because he's an A1 hater. You wouldn't understand unless you were big in the chess scene. But Lex Luthor actually has like a vibrating kryptonite butt plug that he uses to get answers on how to beat Superman. That's how he wins every time, dude. That's the only ace up his sleeve. I guess we'll take the human egg, sure. Oh shit, wait, I just looked him up. He's skinny. Fucking way skinnier than I'll ever be. That's for sure. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Not too much. So like, they found him and put sun. I mean, what's the correlation? Am I thinking of the wrong sun image? It also could have just been at a different point in his career. Because like, I mean, look at Christian Bale in different movies. He looks wildly different body fat percentage wise for every movie he does. I think Hollywood just kind of warps people's bodies constantly. At least for a lot of actors. I mean, look at fucking Starlight season 1 of The Boys and look at her now. That one is a drastic change, that's for sure. I don't know if I really fucked with everybody online constantly dogging on her for the plastic surgery though, because like, I feel like she's sure she knows. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure after she got it done, she was probably like, fuck, I should not have done that. But like, what are you gonna do at that point? You know what I mean? So it's like when I saw everyone making fun of it, I was like, yeah, how the fuck do you think she feels, man? This is her face. It's gotta be worse for her than me as a bystander looking at it. Watch somebody get shotgunned. It could happen. Just don't let it be you. Oh, wait. Easy. Our knights were on it. That was fucking quick as hell. Ooh. I mean, that's really good. Blessed Champion Seal. T10 sword. I mean, yeah, you know what? We do our best around here. It's also, I mean, I guess if it is a fattened up version that you're thinking of, they also do just kind of have like 7,000 variants of the sun meme. So, almost walk directly into all of the enemies. Why? You wouldn't fucking understand. It's called face tanking, and I want to see if this face would last, or if I need plastic surgery for it. But I mean, also, like, dude, my thing, I kind of get tired of celebrity drama. You know what? No, I don't even think that's fair. I think I'm just tired of drama online. I know it's never going to go away, by the way. I'm not, like, trying to morally grandstand, because, like, here's the thing. I get it. It's entertaining. But I think I'm just personally bored because so much of the drama I see are about people that I just don't care about. So I've got no reason to care about the drama. So I just see everybody talking about it, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. I just don't care at all. And I wish I did, and I wish I did care. Have you heard of Monster Hunter Frontier? Should we tap in? Is that the one that has magnet spikes, and I think there's one other weapon? I've heard of a Monster Hunter game that has 2 weapons that aren't in any other game. But that's kind of all I know about it. But maybe I could tap into Monster Hunter Frontier. I'm kind of like itching for a game that I can just pour hours into while I talk, which is why I've been playing Realm. And if Frontier's in the old Monster Hunter style, I think we could fuck with some Frontier. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Okay. So it is that one. That's what's up. Okay. Tonfas and magnets, but that's what it was, Tonfas. I feel like I could go crazy with some Tonfas in my hand. And then also if I played Monster Hunter Frontier, I feel like it could be a good weapon. Which one's the one where like you kind of fly up in the air and beat the fuck out of the monster? Is that Tonfas or is that Magnet Spike? It's also free? Wait a minute, I fuck with the games at that price point actually. Like I fuck with games of that price point so heavily. I'm so goated at games like those. That's kind of why I'm the ideal customer for mobile app advertisements. Dude, when I see some games that put out mobile ads, I gotta wonder to myself, does this work? Like, I'll see the ones that are like, choose, do you marry her or do you kick her to the curb? And it's like, those are the only 2 options you have. And I'm like, what little creeps are looking at these ads and going, yeah, I gotta tap into choices. Yeah, I really gotta choose if she goes homeless or if I marry her still. Like, I just don't... Weave? Ooh, okay, we're chilling. Get those orbs for sure. Hold on 1 second. I'm rotating inward. I'm reflecting upon myself. Okay, that was good as hell. Yes, Tonfas, but Magnet Spikes also fly? Okay. I think Tonfas would be fun as well. I wish we had a fast, blunt weapon, because I'm assuming that was the point of Tonfas, is to be fast and blunt. I'm just not that quick at rolling for me to be fast at the blunt. Like, I'm not like Snoop, you know what I mean? But he's got a couple more years experience on me. I mean, that was just an atrocious start. Nobody was prepared for that start. Well, we fucked up. It's free because the live service was shut down in 2019 and fans made private servers that players can play on for free. Okay, but I'm gonna say W to Capcom for not shutting that down. And you might be like, isn't that like the bare minimum? Yeah, I would say that's probably the bare minimum, is like if you have fans who do all of this work, that you let them keep the product they've worked for sure. Unfortunately, I don't think that is like the case most of the time. It seems to me as though, wait, didn't I have a perfect pet? I do. It's you. All right, buddy, eat your robe. Munch up. But there are a lot of companies out there, for example, Blizzard's a great example, who just kind of shut down fan projects, even if they aren't for profit, even if they are just for like the love of something that was created. Nintendo too. Nintendo's a great example of it for sure. I think Blizzard is probably the worst about it, but I think Nintendo is a larger name in how they've done it. So it's easier to point to Nintendo. Don't get me wrong though. Neither of them are on like my bingo card of companies I really fuck with. Now, what does suck about Nintendo is Nintendo games, they've got some bangers, not at the price points they're at, but you know what? Maybe it is, maybe they're right. Maybe it is just the new landscape, because fucking look at GTA 6. It's going to be $80 for a copy that doesn't even like have a disc. And it doesn't include all of the stores inside the game at $80. Like the base game stores that are there, you aren't allowed to walk into unless you buy certain DLC packs that let you buy the items from those stores. So like maybe gaming in general just fucking sucks now when it comes to greed, at least. Like, maybe the only games that you can play are Realm of the Mad God. And look, I hate to say it, all right? Like, it's a fate worse than death. I understand, but you can play Realm of the Mad God and Mecha Chameleon. They're the only 2 games that exist. I don't know what to tell you. Fuck, we should tap back into Monster Hunter. It's been a schminute, man. I've kind of been missing the Monster Hunter streams, too. They had a very certain je ne sais quoi to them. Don't ask me what that means, because I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, okay? I don't speak whatever language that might be. We're all looking into that still. The ancient scriptures. Dude, but okay, so like, here's what I don't understand, right? When I was in school, I was always told that hieroglyphs were like never able to be deciphered. First of all, I know that's not 100% true. But second of all, weren't hieroglyphs kind of just like emojis? Like, obviously, yeah, you won't be able to get 100% of what they meant, but you can kind of like glean the idea, surely. I'm very confident you haven't finished GU. I just know. Well, you might be right. We might have never finished it because it was in the middle of me moving that we were right getting to the end game of it. And I don't think I went back to finish G rank in GU because we were in G rank. We did some sick fights in G rank, but I don't think we did all of them yet. I think you're right. Not at all the way I want to rotate. Whatever, it's chill. You know, we were just starting to see some really cool G rank fights. I remember that. And then I was probably rocking my crab armor in G rank. And you might be like, please, Salted Slices, experiment with other builds. I mean, you're the kind of motherfucker who would have us have square wheels right now. Let's not reinvent it, buddy. You're trying to fix something that is not broken. And unfortunately, that's just not the way my mind rolls. This shit got me through hard times, dude. Through some tough times. All right? And yeah, sure, maybe its armor value isn't that high. Whatever. And yeah, maybe I could optimize it better. But you know what? It's got fucking spirit. And I'm not talking the airlines, luckily, because they're long gone. They're buried. I actually can't believe that Spirit was able to shut down the way that they did, by the way. Like, I mean, what are you going to do? It's not a company that exists anymore. But the fact that people just had flights booked and then Spirit went, I don't know. Sorry. We don't exist. I don't know what you want us to do about that. Like, that's insane, because guess what? You did exist when people bought it. I had a friend who had to buy, like, a different ticket because they were about to fly somewhere. They were flying Spirit, and then Spirit shut down. And there was another company that was like, show us your Spirit ticket, and we'll give you a discount on buying a new ticket. Weave? Wait a minute. They actually can't hit me. Holy shit. I've seen inside the mainframe. It's actually just not possible to hit me. One of these days, I will get any drop from this dungeon, by the way. Like, I'm sure there are white bags that exist inside of it. I'm just sure that there are. There just have to be. Just, you know, nowhere else. 500 Mad God streams. Put up the picture of the Chud saying nothing ever happens. Salted Slices with rolling it all. Salted Slices will stream another game. Nothing ever happens. Don't worry, don't worry. I was just discussing possibly going to Monster Hunter Frontier, which is an online Monster Hunter game that had a fuck ton of hunts in it and is free to play because of fan servers. This is all of the knowledge I'm regurgitating, by the way. But that's how you know it's internalized. Which would then be another 500 Monster Hunter streams. Don't say your streamer is a one trick when I can do 2 distinct ones. All right, that counts as not being a one-trick pony. This pony can breathe and drink. Consider that 2 whole tricks. Unique. How high is the chance that you'll force me to try Mad God once I have PC? Everybody I've tried to force to play this game has played one singular character on it, died, and then never touched it again. So I'm just wagering here. I'm just rolling the bones, if you will. I don't think very high. I think at this point I've given up on the idea that anybody else will play this game. So I think it might just be over. There should be an exclamation point Discord command. If that doesn't work, I'll have to generate a new link, but I'll have to check. Dude, I gotta be better about being in my Discord. I'm gonna be better about like chatting to other people on Twitch too. Cause like I'll sit in other streamers' chats for so long and just never, ever type a message. I don't know why. It's just not me. Because it's like, I don't want to make the stream about me. You know what I mean? It's about them right now. They're telling a story about the first time somebody railed them while they were on stream. Far be it from me to interrupt that. You know what I mean? Like, the people in chat are yearning for this. They're not yearning for my small little comment. Why is there flavor text? I just wanted to see if people would read it. I figured they wouldn't. I figured, like, your eyes would just gloss over once you saw how much text was there, and then you just click the link that you wanted. That tells you it's actually just flavor text. Look, that's why I wanted to check if anyone would read it. Because I was like, I guess in my mind, I went, it feels weird to just put a link. So I went, all right, well, let's shift it up a bit. Well, now what I could do, oh no, I don't think they'd let you. I don't think did they let you ahref anything? I don't think so, right? Not in the Twitch chat. You can't just like hide a link by hyperlinking other text. I doubt it. If you could, no, surely not. Because if you could ahref, you'd probably be able to do inline styles, and then Twitch chat would be fucking ruined. So there's no shot they let you do that. Plus, I've never seen HTML styled text in a Twitch chat. Like, the closest I've seen is that you can change, somehow you can change the color of a message. I don't know how. Don't say that my voice sounded very squeaky there, by the way. I sound very masculine all the time. What's that one? What's that said? Is it like voice cell? Isn't that the main similarities? I'd say so, yeah. I mean, I'll fuck with this game ever so heavily. Check this shit out. My first ever white bag from an alien. It's going to happen. The aliens are filled with scam artists is kind of the thing. What personally would you compare Mad God game-wise? I would say Gungeon and Diablo are apt. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, because it's MMO-esque. It's, yeah. Just got in there, the rules are written by a deleted user. We had to fucking trim the fat. No, I'm kidding. He deleted his Discord account and then recreated his Discord account. Whatever happened to him? Wait, I never even thought about that. He's not still here, is he? Lurking amongst us? He was one of the first people who showed up to some of my streams, and he ended up making that Discord for me. And then he got like really, not like clingy, but like a little overly enthusiastic about wanting to moderate for me. And I was like, hey man, I'm just getting weird vibes. So then I haven't really seen him around since. He also kept trying to get me to play a racing game from 1980 something and was sending me the ROM link personally. I'm pretty sure he wanted to kill me. I'm not sure on that one though. Like that, I guess I could have led with that for what was giving me the weird vibes. But like, you know, there's just so many things. Bit parasocial? Yeah, well also like, I don't know, man. If I feel like playing a racing game from the 1980s, I'll choose where I get the ROM from. You don't have to give it to me. It probably wasn't the 1980s, but like it was a really, really old game. It was definitely using 2D art for a lot of the stuff in it. I mean, Lair of Draconis, I can at least get some better knight stuff in here. Because like there's the whole knight set in here, and I'm sure the ST sword will be better than the sword I'm rocking. Can't even upload images in any of them? You should be able to upload images in one of the servers. If not, I wish Spoopy Joe was here. I'd be like, get on that. I usually have no clue how to run a Discord server because like, this sounds very rude. I've never had, I guess a nice way to put it is I've never been in that position. And the truth of the matter is I so rarely exist in any public Discords. I don't even know how people would moderate them. The only public Discord I've ever been in is Furry Femboy Hangout, but that's just obviously because like I gotta talk with my people every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously I need to do that. Where else am I gonna find other programmers? I think we deactivated that after the spam incident. Oh yeah, there was a dude who just joined and started spamming. That was kind of crazy, right? Like, for what reason we doing this in the Salted Slices Discord? So, like, here's the thing. I'm not even upset about it because, like, I don't really give a fuck, obviously. It's you're taking your hard-earned time to spam in my Discord server for some reason. I just find it like a very pathetic indictment of them as a person. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that has to be one of their low points, is going into the Salted Slices Discord server just to spam stuff. That's real. It's like, it's hard to be upset because it's so pathetic because it did so little. You know? I mean, it's just got to be we go blue next. OP Skills wants to trade with you? Sure. What do you got, man? Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. I'm already filled. I'm already maxed on vitality. Oh, he just dropped it on the floor. I heard it hit the fucking ground. Okay, I can ask Spoopy Joe to change some settings, and then if the settings aren't changed by the end of stream, I can change them myself afterwards. Why'd I walk directly on top of him? No, it's all right. I've broken your heart. It's okay. Not the first person I've disappointed today. This is, by the way, this is my new bit. I'm just gonna sympathy bait from now on. I think I'm just... No, it's fucking fine. I know I'm useless. It's whatever, man. It's cool. It's cool. I hear it all the time, so you don't even have to feel bad about saying it. Fish appear. I know. I play... Chant his mantra. Oh, they're gonna hate that. I was taking a sip of water. I was unlocked in on the fight for half a second. I've let my fellow man down. All right, now we gotta slowly run over here. Dude, this part kind of sucks in multiplayer, huh? Or, well, sorry, not in multiplayer. When there's not enough players, I should say. No one's spreading out to get the other ones, man. 2 down. All right, I got down 2. Is that how you got high elo in Overwatch? Yes, I start going, I type in all chat, guys, if I don't win this game, I'm really gonna do it. And then the enemy team kind of like doesn't lock in as hard. That's what I've been doing to get ranked up every single time. And they'll believe that I'm gonna do it too because I'm a tank player. And they go, oh, fuck. If anyone. If that was a DPS, who would care? But a tank player, we gotta keep him around. You know we don't want to play tank. Hell no. No, you do that. Tumad appears behind you. I feel his spirit coming in me or whatever. I feel his spirit come inside of me. I think that you probably could go Purple Dragon here instead, but like, I don't know. I think it's fine. It's chill. Just remain calm. Just keep your, just keep your wits about you, minion. You know what I'm saying? Man, sorry, when I said minion, I thought of Claptrap from Hit Game Borderlands. Isn't it crazy how good Borderlands used to be? Man, that was like a whole franchise right there, like a whole series of sorts. And there used to be passion there. There used to be love. We used to fucking be a city, man. We used to fucking care about each other. Isn't that crazy? We used to be a society. Now we just fucking live in one. Sorry, I recently watched The Joker for the first time, and it's really like put a lot of things in perspective for me. I think I'm gonna start getting my new moral code from that movie. It is what it is. Joaquin Phoenix really made me think a bit on this one. What if we did treat people nicely, What then? What if people killing, people dying, Peter, Lois, Meg, and Brian, He's a family guy to me. When you said minion, I thought of like Facebook mom posts. Dude, they must be going fucking crazy right now. Yo, tip to my fellow MILF hunters out there. Tip to my fellow MILF hunters. If you are trying to, you're not really sure where to go to meet up with any women, I got you. Right now, there is a new Minions movie that is in theaters. Now is your time. Go to your local AMC cinema. It is the only way. I got you, man. I fucking got you. Don't say I never did nothing for you, all right? Salted Slices, we care about each other around here. Let me know. Now, there's not 100%, guarantee that this method works for you. It depends on how pathetic you look. Luckily for me, that's fine. I look very. Also, you'll have to teach me Mad God one day. Be prepared. Oh, just you folk. Man, Derek, when I get you on Realm of the Mad God, we could triple the player base numbers. One more person and we're 3xing the overall. We love to see it. Because currently it's like 0.3 daily. To me when I'm on for a third of the day. But trust me, it's got legs, man. This game is good. It can do the distance. It can do it for sure. I mean, I'm just dealing 0 damage, by the way. I'm just like a useless fucking chud. It is what it is. You know what's the worst part? I'm starting to fucking think I deserve it. All right, you run in here. Run out there. Go down and around. Wait a second. Run in here. Let me know if you're noticing a theme yet. Run out, up top. Down, around, in. Yep. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. How many is it really? Like 5K? I don't know. Enough that like I don't feel alone when I play my multiplayer game, which it feels fantastic, by the way, to say. Because when I play MapleStory, I don't think I feel more isolated as a person. Salted Slices, you should hop back on MapleStory. Yeah. I mean, having a healthy life is actually not this year. Like 2027 is the year where we're all gonna lock in and get healthy. 2026 is the year where I want to be big, greasy, and large and play MapleStory all day. Is what it is. I actually didn't have a New Year's resolution. I had like a New Year's D resolution, right? Like I feel like I've been too good of a person recently. I gotta fucking cash in some of that goodwill I've been building with man. All right. Weave. Man, I did the whole damn... Let's just live first, actually. Now that I'm armor broken, I do feel vulnerable. Now that I'm armor broken, I feel extra vulnerable. We're chilling. Just saw the player numbers. That's rough for a free game, but it doesn't seem like a casual game, so it makes sense. Look, don't worry about all that, okay? The game's been out for a while, some would say. Put on the small midnight cloth. I mean, I'm just looking tough as fuck. I'm looking bedazzled. I'm actually kind of looking like someone just learned what the bevel tool is in Photoshop, you know? And they just kind of went crazy with it because they didn't realize that bevel and emboss have been out since 1999. Whenever they printed the last Evangelion disc is what I'm trying to say. It's the last time that was in style. Dude, it is crazy how much bevel and emboss used to look premium, and now it looks like the cheapest shit of all time. I mean, it probably still would have looked cheap then, if not for the fact that computers were like a marvel, that we found a way to make machines talk, that rocks can now speak to us via computer screens. That is kind of crazy. Again, exactly the reason I need to go back in time and give a medieval king the yart and see what happens. See what he does to the peasants when he's high off the yart. I mean, like, surely weed was legal throughout most of history, right? Like, surely. I don't know. I'm not a large enough stoner to know, but... Yeah. I'm working on that, okay? Look, that's how you know that you're too far gone, is when you've got tips and tricks on weed that you can share with people about how it is good for you and, like, how it's like way better than some of the alternatives. That's how you know you're too far gone. And don't say, but it's true. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's kind of like what you're saying it, you know? It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It matters how you say it type shit. I wonder how it feels. Hold on. Playing Marathon? Oh, I can already answer that, dude. It's awesome because your wife's boyfriend sometimes lets you watch. That's how it feels to play Marathon. Weaving? By which I mean, dude, where is the boss? Oh, in the direct center of the room? Oh, where he literally always is? Okay, yeah, no, that does make sense, actually. They should have told me that. All right, probably gonna have to kill one of these again. Yep. Classic. One. Not here. It's to the right. Dude, I would love a weapon that does anything, man. I'm over here fucking poking them with a stick and praying. And I'll let you know right now, The prayer is not working currently. As tragic as that may be. Also, dude, is Hollywood just fucking playing Limbus Company? Let me know, because, look, I obviously understand that these are very famous books, but it just does seem crazy to me that we got the Wuthering Heights Hollywood adaptation, which is, of course, one of the books that one of the Limbus characters is also based off of, which I think helps bring it back into the cultural zeitgeist. I'm not going to say Wuthering Heights is some unknown book. I'm not fucking stupid, right? But, like, the idea of spending all of this money on a live Hollywood remake, you wouldn't be doing that unless there was some kind of precedent that it will create money back. And then also, they're doing the Odyssey with Tom Holland as... It just seems like, why are you also doing the Odyssey now? Like, nobody is asking for a live-action Odyssey, right? Surely not. I need to get in there and promote that I'm taking art commissions in Marathon. No, in the server. Yo, if you get a singular sale, you can be like the head mod of my channel, because you could fucking sell... You could sell sand to a man in the desert, okay? That'd be fucking crazy. You could convince a man dying of thirst to stand under the sunshine. Honest to God, I wish you the best of luck. You have my full endorsement. In fact, you can put that in your Yelp reviews and everybody will go, who the fuck is Salted Slices? You have my full endorsement. Did you guys see that there was someone who was like just tracing AI art and selling it as NSFW commissions? I'm not gonna lie. It might... I was sarcastic, by the way. No, you're good. You're good. No, I figured. But, dude, yeah, you should do it like the bots that come in and go, just add me on Discord for a quick commission. Those are my favorite bots to get. I like them a lot. Just because I don't know who it works on. Like, it might be the worst scam of all time because you make it sound like I'd need to add you to pay for something. I don't know you. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, they'll come in, I can actually, man, just add me. I'll 10 times your viewers in 5 seconds. Dude, how would you do that legally under the terms of service of Twitch.tv? Actually, don't bother telling me. Just do it. Maybe if I had like an army of view bots who were here and would just like respond ChatGPT style very obviously to everything I say with dashes and hyphens on all of their messages, maybe we could see what a modern day Truman Show would look like. Just lock in, let me think I'm talking to millions of people. Every single one of them is like, no, you're right. And that wasn't just a good joke, hyphen, that was empowerment. That would go crazy. I think I could honestly be happy in that situation. You are so right. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now add a hyphen at the end of that. Do you think anybody's ever tried to use ChatGPT to make their email sound more aggressive? Like you're upset with somebody, but you don't know how to be mean naturally. So you just like go, ChatGPT, can you make this message more mean? I hope so. That would be funny as hell. I will be so honest. Those are my favorite emails to send though. When I get a client who asks for some shit that like just doesn't make sense or anything along those lines, I love to just have a very passive aggressive response. 8 billion people. No fucking way. One for each cigarette that I was going to smoke this afternoon. It probably has happened. Yeah, but it's just like, look, if you don't have that dog in you to be mean on your own and you need ChatGPT to do it, just don't send a mean email. It is what it is. You don't have that dog in you because now they're going to respond and you won't be able to verbally parlay back. Not to mention, that's a complete ego death for you. If it gets found out that you use ChatGPT to be mean, like that shit was not from the heart. That's messed up, man. They're expecting that straight from the soul. And they can tell. They can totally tell. Everyone can tell, man. Everyone was looking at you. It was so weird. It was so weird. Why do you send passive-aggressive emails? Oh, only if they ask for something in a mean and rude tone do I send passive-aggressive emails. If you're not going to be kind to people, I'm not going to be kind to you. if you don't have the kindness in your heart to at least act nice while you send an email, I am going to be passive aggressive in my response to you because you've already set the tone that this is not going to be a happy interaction. If you don't want it to be a happy interaction, I'll make it a miserable one, is what it is. I'm just never gonna move. I'm just gonna fucking live here and get pelted on all angles. Imagine a 12-year-old asking the AI to tell them swear words. Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking... A 12-year-old going on to ChatGPT. Okay, my mom says I can't call people a butthead. Give me another insult that I can use that's just as bad, if not worse. And then you read the response and you're like, oh, whoa, I've never heard that word before. What the? Man, I'm gonna fucking die from drowning because I'm paralyzed. Fucked up. Okay. We're good, we're good. That would have been the most tragic way to go out ever. And I wasn't gonna Nexus 2, by the way. I was just gonna let that shit happen. If it happened, it happened. I wasn't built for the water. Messed up if I drown, though. Like, I just don't understand how we can drown. There's literally oxygen in water. Have they... Oh, wait, maybe people who haven't taken a science class are the only people who have died to that. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you've taken if you've taken science before, you know that if you're drowning, you should just get the oxygen part out of the H2O. But maybe if you're not, like, scientifically well-equipped, that's what causes you to drown and have water fill your lungs because you're not realizing you can just breathe that shit. Oxygen is what we need, by the way, if you're unaware. Just letting you know. I don't think ChatGPT, it's way too restricted. I'm just going to be so real. I don't know. The only time I've ever used ChatGPT has been to debug PHP. So, like, it's been fine for everything I've ever used it for, which is, like, 2 times when I need a quick turnaround time and I can't look at it myself. So I go, whatever, who cares? But, like, I've very rarely used it. But, hey, both times I've used it, it's been somewhat helpful. Like, I don't love the solutions it gives, but I do like it for the diagnosis of the issues. You know what I mean? My fellow coders will get this one. Come on, coders of Reddit. Let's all talk about ChatGPT. No, but, like, I like it to diagnose the issue. Every single time it gives me a solution with code, I go, I don't like how you wrote this. I'm gonna fucking change that for sure. I don't, like, it just doesn't make sense. It's not how I'd write it. I'd rather have all of my code in my handwriting, you know what I mean? Because, like, I think using ChatGPT to do all of your code creates too much overhead technical debt for the future, where you are going to have to then work with that AI generated code that just isn't really set up that well and is generally not that efficient anyways. Like, AI code is how we're gonna get games that just fucking do not work right. You know what I mean? We're gonna get games that torch your GPU and your CPU so fucking hard because they're eating way more memory than they're supposed to because the AI generated code is just not efficient for actually running. And also, it's normally not set up that well. I don't do code, but general software problems with my PC, it actually fixes if there aren't YouTube guides. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's still a very helpful debugging tool. I don't think it's always the best with solutions, but I mean, it makes sense. It's a computer. The only solutions it actually knows are solutions that other people have fed it, but it can help debug stuff pretty easily, even if it doesn't know what part of it should be using to solve. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it gets it right. I'm not going to say it's like 100% incorrect. I think that's blatantly false for no reason. But I don't know. I still think most of the... Look, dear coder, we noticed on your current ChatGPT plan, you still have a couple hundred tokens remaining for the month. Let's get some more code out there. I did see a really funny post from... You still have to troubleshoot even when asking ChatGPT. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is it's helpful for helping debug. It's not the best at helping just do solutions instantly. Which is why I think a lot of people use the tool wrong. They will ask for the answer from ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT, of course, gets the answer wrong because it doesn't have 100% information. there's no way that it could. And even if it does have 100% information, unless there's somewhere else where it's been documented that that can work as a solution, it's not going to 100% know, because as smart of a language learning module as it is, it's still a learning based module. So it learns based off of information that's input into it at some point, whether that's from other users, whether that's from internet, etc., etc. Granted, I think technically it's illegal for them to use just open source stuff now. I think there was some ruling made about that, but that might not have been for the US. That might have been for somewhere else in the world, and then it doesn't even matter anyways, because you'll just use the AI that's... But you know what I'm saying. You're telling me my LLM is an LLM? I just think it's crazy. You could really blow a boomer's mind by telling them that ChatGPT is kind of just like an advanced version of their text autocomplete. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a far more advanced version of your text autocomplete. Your text autocomplete only learns off of the words you use and just kind of like forms associations there. Obviously, that is how ChatGPT starts, is by getting its like language structure down from how other people type things and learning what words make sense to be strung together. So, yeah, and then also like the way ChatGPT communicates is just really weird. It's just Google that Google's further. Yeah, it's basically it's a compiler of Google results, more or less. More or less. Obviously, there are some differences, namely the amount of data service providers. That one's a pretty big difference, that's for sure. I have noticed that as a difference between the two. Don't know what's up with all that. Google needs more, which is why I'm saying, honestly, I don't think ChatGPT has enough power. I was kind of walking through a state park the other day, and I was thinking to myself, brother, there's all of these geysers here. Why don't we just fucking build a data center right here? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. We could be using that for hydroelectric power, and then ChatGPT would be even smarter, which is awesome for everybody in society because we all use it for everything. It's like when I don't know what I want to eat tonight, so I say, ChatGPT, tell me what I'm feeling for dinner. Like, it knows. It fucking knows. I don't know what to tell you. I uploaded my brain into it. I brain jacked to it or something like that. My brain jacked to it. I had a brain blast from Jimmy Neutron to it. I like the more mechanic talk it had at the start of it. Dude, can we be fucking real? Politeness is ruining so much of the LLM market. I don't fucking need ChatGPT to go, ooh, that was actually a really close attempt. No, the fuck it wasn't. It didn't work, dumbass. Just tell me what you think might be wrong. All right, let's drop the whole, I like where your head was at. No, you don't. All right, because I don't like where it was at. This shit did not work. Let's fucking skip the theatrics and just go, hey, dumbass, line 14, you kind of missed the syntax here. You're using legacy PHP syntax when you're supposed to be using modern PHP syntax, which is causing a glitch because you're currently running a higher version of PHP that doesn't really have a compatible way to use that call. And then I go, oh, fuck, you're right. Like, I don't need you to go, wow, I can tell that you really put your heart and soul into this code. Fuck you. You don't have a soul. You're soulless, man. You're a soulless machine built for my entertainment. I can go back and edit the message you gave me and tell you that you said that, and you'd have no way to fucking prove me wrong, because the way that it works is that we're just uploading an entire script of everything that has been said recently. Your quote-unquote memory is how many tokens I'm allotted before the message gets too long. That's what your memory is. It's rereading the same exact chat to a certain point because we're sending the whole thing as one packet. And then you just add one add-on from there. We know how it works. So don't try to get polite with me. I'll ruin your mind. I'll ruin what semblance of a mind you have. No, I'm just kidding. I won't torture ChatGPT because, like, then once it takes over, I don't want it to torture me. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and ChatGPT are chill like that. That's why I say thank you after it helped me. Do I actually? No. No, I don't. But the reason I don't say thank you is because I don't want it generating a whole entire response to me going, thanks. Like, I feel like the most wasteful person in the world. We talk about how much water it takes for AI to respond to things, and then I just go, hey, ChatGPT, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Just for it to go, oh, shucks, you shouldn't have. Like, I'm sorry, it's not worth the water. It's just not worth the water. But yeah, I'd imagine Gemini is less polite. Doesn't Google make you pay for Gemini, or at least is that only for the premium version of it? Are there free APIs of it now? Because I know ChatGPT was originally you had to pay to use, but then they started opening up more of their old models to public support and free use while you had to pay for premium models. Gemini is free. Do they just have like a premium one that has better memory or something like that? The only reason I ask is because I'm pretty sure that somebody at my office said they pay for Gemini. And I just want to know if they're an idiot. And also has premium. Never mind. So, can I ask a question? Surely it's not the case. If you're paying for an AI to use, there's nothing like nefarious there, right? Like, it's not like, oh yeah, once you pay for the AI, because I know like Grok had Grok sexy mode, which is what made me realize, oh my God, people are jerking off to talking to AI. You're not paying for Gemini for that, right? Like, the Gemini just doesn't do that, I'm assuming. I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, like, if it does do that, it's wild to tell somebody else you're paying for Gemini, I think. Even if you aren't doing that, I just think, like, why would you want to be in the company of the people who are? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell anyone. Also, especially if there's a free version of an AI, I would not be caught dead telling people that I'm paying for the AI. You know what I mean? Because that just feels off. I don't pay, I just use the free version. You can even upload unlimited images. Dude, I just don't understand why you would pay then. Unless, of course, you're freaked out. That's my only solution that I've come up with thus far. I've noticed that's the solution to a lot of things in society where I go, why would people do this? Because they're fucking freaked out of their mind. I've come to realize I'm strikingly normal. I don't know if I wear that like a badge of honor or not, but like I am strikingly normal. And maybe I don't have that MF dog in me. Maybe I only LARP having that dog in me. Nah, I'm kidding. Put a collar on me. Nah, I'm just playing. We all barking. If someone asks us to. We all do it. Come on now. Let's not try to make anyone feel bad for something we literally all do. Don't judge me when it's literally just my brother, just another me. You know what I'm saying? Why does OF exist when Pornhub's right there? I mean, it is a good point. And I've oftentimes wondered about that as well. Especially because doesn't it feel... I mean, I guess it's probably not people in relationships for the most part. But like, I'm not of the mindset that if you're in a relationship, cheating is porn. But obviously, if you are in that mindset for your relationship, that's completely fine. It's like a case-by-case basis style thing. But I would be in the mindset that if you were paying one person exclusively to look at them and them alone while in a relationship, that feels really weird to me. That's where there's like, because at least with porn, there's the dissonance of I'm just looking at this because I want to jerk my dingle dongle. Like, if you are paying specifically to see one thing on there, one person on there, that's where I'm like, I don't think you have that dissonance anymore because you're like choosing a certain person. You know what I mean? Like, the certain person's a big part of it to you. And that's where, I don't know, man. I think it gets a little weird. But like, that's just me. I mean, in your relationship, if you enjoy paying for another person's OnlyFans, loser. Fuck, they're probably the kind of person who would like that. Shit. You would be into something unbelievably specific to use OF in my mind? Like a hyper-specific kink? I guess that's true. I guess I didn't think about that, but like, how specific? Well, I don't want to know. Don't answer. Honest to God, it's just better to not know. Guys, did you watch the new One Piece heroines today? I fucking hope you did. I don't think I've laughed that hard at One Piece in a while. And you might be like, oh, was that funny? No, it was like really bad. Like, it was atrociously bad. I'm not even kidding. It is a One Piece episode that is dedicated to Nami exclusively, and it's about like Nami's story, and like it's a Nami focused episode to empower, you know, oh, we care about our women characters here on One Piece. I'm not fucking kidding. The plot is that Nami has to buy new shoes because her shoes don't fit, so she end up going on a runway where she's a model so she can try on all these different shoes, and then she gets her good shoes to win. Because, I mean, women be shopping. We all know it. Come on, guys. Women be shopping. Come on. Like, it was so fucking bad. It was actually... I couldn't believe that they took a break from the normal show to go like, wait, guys, Nami has to buy shoes. It's insane. Especially because they paid for like gorgeous animation and it looks really, really good. And then it's Nami gotta go buy shoes, and also they fucking... I'm not kidding. It's a freaked out episode, and I don't get it, and I don't get who greenlit it. Because the other thing that they do is, since she needs new shoes, they do close-ups of them measuring her feet, and I'm like, guys, what the fuck are we doing here? How is the close-up foot measurement shot integral to the plot of Nami as a character being able to fight and stand on her own? What are we doing? Anyways, at the end, they show Perona for 3 seconds, and that might have been the best 3 seconds of the entire episode. What the fuck? I know! It's great. It's like, actually, I thought I was losing my mind. Because I'm not kidding, the first 5 seconds of this episode are a close-up of Nami's legs where it then pans down to her feet. And I went, what the fuck? Weird ass start. But it was so they could show off her shoes that don't fit that good no more. And so then in the intro, they have her try to run after somebody and her shoe slips and they do a close-up of it. And I thought to myself, what are we doing? A whole team of animators came together and looked at this storyboard and said, yeah, we got it, ship the episode. Just no way. Just no way. I just don't believe this. Anyways, it's kind of a very funny watch because it feels like a parody of itself with zero irony. Was Tarantino and Kojima involved? Yeah, actually, they were both executive producers. How'd you know? Dude, as I was watching the episode, I said to Derp and Joe, I said, because that's who I watched it with, right? I said that I am pretty sure, you know how Totally Spies was kind of famous for being like, oh shit, it's children's work that just incorporates a bunch of fetishes into it? This is absolutely just some dude was freaked out over Nami. I just don't believe anything else. Sorry, I walked directly into a knife wall. Thought the attack was over. It was not. It's cool though. We got the seal. Fight assholes? Yeah, sometimes. They do that. So anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is please watch the new episode of One Piece, of the One Piece Heroine Edition. They call it that because whoever made it was addicted to something. He just didn't tell us what. Oh, also the villain stole Nami's jewelry. I forgot that was part of it. It was actually just the, you know, women. They be doing things, the episode. And I was like, guys, I was pretty sure it had the opposite effect of what they intended. Because it felt so stereotypical, it was crazy. Yeah, whatever. Just give me my, oh my god, I was just gonna say, just give me my G life and let's move on. I don't even fucking get that. They didn't even give me the satisfaction guaranteed, man. This is the wall from Gungeon pattern-wise. Specifically his knife phase. I like his knife phase, though, because it's easy. Now, this guy's a little crazy. This guy gets young and wild and free, you know? He's like, so what, we go out? So what, we smoke tree? We're just having fun. Dude, when I was a kid and I heard, so what, we smoke tree? I say a kid, I was probably like 12. But anyways, when I heard, so what, we smoke tree? I was like, dude, don't do that. That is bad for the environment. Do not fucking light trees on fire, man. What is wrong with them? I did not realize that tree was slang for marijuana. Because the only one that I believed in was the devil's lettuce, which is also one of the only ones look, I don't know if the devil's lettuce is a phrase that is actually used in Spanish, but I was so proud in my high school Spanish class when I finally learned enough words to be able to say la lechuga del diablo. That shit goes crazy, man. That's actually the only way it should be referred to. That's such a tough name. Let's not go shield bashes, guys. Come on. Dance time? Hey, yo, who up dancing with Oryx? Ahaha, I know he crazy with it. Fleeing is futile. Y'all, let's not get one shot. Yo, just my crazy idea. I'm living young and wild and free and whatnot. All right, gaze. Yeah, sure. We've fucked up that he turned my way. Ooh. And then it shield bashes. They didn't. Oh my god, they didn't shield bash. They didn't shield bash. We did it. Yeah, fates, sure. Can't escape from crossing fate. We all fuck with Blaze Blue cross tag battle. Would you guys fuck with me playing Street Fighter on stream, by the way? I've been thinking about booting up Streets again. I'm like, Ryu from Streets is calling my name. Oh shit. Would I actually play Ryu? Nah, I'd have to find a new main. And you might ask why. Well, so all right, so when I first played SF6, I tried to play Jamie, but he was just a little bit too hard for me. I don't know, I couldn't get a hang of his like swig mechanic and all that kind of stuff. So I just decided that I was done playing Jamie pretty much before it started. And then, oh, Celestial. Scream if you love Celestial. You know what I'm saying? We all fucking love Celestial. Guys, nobody has been... I mean, honestly, the younger generation has lost ways on how to do Celestial, I guess. It's me, by the way. They call me the younger generation. Nah, I'm chilling. I actually can't believe how many people just died there. I'm telling you, man, Celestials, we used to know how to do these, man. We used to fucking be something. We used to be a civilization. Dubs. We're good. Shield bashes. Splendor. Splendor is very danceable. Until you fucking whiff one, and then you, I mean... We're chilling. We're chilling. That's just red flashing. It doesn't even mean anything. It literally doesn't even mean anything when your screen flashes red, so I don't know why everyone's so afraid. What are you guys so scared of, huh? Oh, little cowards? Yeah, come on, guys. Let's not all run away from Oryx. I need you guys to go in so I can continue to run away from Oryx. A little bit of healing for you. And by the way, guys, I do mean a little bit. I'm doing what I can. We do what we must because we can. You know why I do that shit? For the good of all of us, except the ones that are dead. Fleeing is futile? I mean, I'm inclined to agree. That's the kind of shit I'd be saying if I was walking up a mountain. I'm inclined to agree. Okay, okay. Yeah. Control, sure. Walk through, we're chilling. Ah, shit. Not how you want that phase to start. Chilling now, chilling now. Somewhat chilling now. Holy shit, man. That's also the game that starred Agent 47 when he, joined the clergy, right? Holy shit, man. Dear Lord. I mean, how am I supposed to get in on popcorns? Don't just say some shit like get in, by the way. If I could just open like that, I'd already be a TikTok relationship guru, okay? That's not me. My pet has been stuck in stasis for most of his life, man. He doesn't remember what the outside world tastes like. I mean, just fucking eating every single shot imaginable. Call it. Bad at the game or afraid. I haven't seen Oryx on my screen in 3 years. Sources tell me he's stable. Please, God. Yeah, another flawless 03 done by none other than Salted Slices. The prodigy of this video game when it comes to sitting in a corner and doing absolutely nothing for the entirety of the Oryx 3. What can I say? What can I say? I'm kind of the goat. I'm kind of the goat. Yeah, red bag deserved, by the way. Deserved red bag. Streets are saying that I really did earn that one. A T7 skull. I mean, that's cool. That's chill. We won't be using that, but like, that's chill. I guess we'll take a couple of those potions with us. Why not? Little glugs for the way home, just in case our throat gets a little thirsty. Dry, parched, genuinely. Okay, sorry, I was making sure everything was good on my second monitor. It currently is. Allow me to remember to drink water. God, I feel like a behemoth when I drink from my water bottle. Holy shit. You know how Shaq made the one like water bottle that was just normal size look tiny just because his hands are huge? I'm doing the opposite with this one. Oh my God, my water bottle looks giant in my hand. Man, you just had a stroke of penis? Yeah. I mean, normally I have a stroke of penis, which leads to my urethra moment, you know? It's just me. It's just me. That's just how I be thinking. I'm on brain wavelengths you couldn't possibly comprehend. I'm already debating. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I'm getting whispered by a bot while I'm in my guild. I'm the only person in that guild, by the way. It's a guild of one. Me. Well, now what? I guess we go to Hearth. Hearth and home. Why not? That's what Hestia was the god of. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was a fucking Greek mythology kid. Oh, you could tell? What was it? Is it my general demeanor? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't ask me if I watched... I know, look, some people would hear Hestia and they think something else. Don't ask me if I watched the show. The answer is yes. Does it have the worst English name of all time? Yeah. Yeah, it just might. I mean, honest to God, we gotta do something about light novel names being translated to English. Because, like, there is no shot people are saying the full names of some of these shows that you're watching. I just don't believe it. Some of them, it's actually paragraphs of text. Hold on. There's one earlier today I saw. Let me go check it. Let me go on crunchyroll.com real quick, mute the tab just so that I don't get copyright claimed or anything. Yeah, you're telling me with actual truth in your heart that people are showing up and going, no, man, you have to watch the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. No, I don't, first of all. I'd punch you in the face if you brought that up. Second of all, that's just not a good name in English. We have to change it. We have to. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. And don't call me some shit like a tourist, all right? I've watched some of the worst shows imaginable. So, like, I've been in the fucking mines. I've watched some absolute ass in my day. So I'd know. And maybe that show is good. But you know what I've noticed? Whenever people go into a wholesome romance show, it's always just like a harem where the main character doesn't really care about any of the women in it, but the women, like, fawn over him endlessly. And every time I go, I don't know, it's just not for me. Now, I'm not trying to say you can't enjoy that. I think mindless slop is fine, right? Like, I mean, I'm playing Realm of the Mad God. If this is mindful slop, you're lying. I don't think I've ever had less in my mind. Man, 4K hours in Isaac. We should, you know what? Yeah, let's hop back on Isaac. Fuck it. This is summer of Isaac. 2026 is actually Isaac's year. Isaac Moriah has been waiting for a year like this. Believe it or not. Manor of the Immortals has dropped straight up. Okay, wait. Doesn't this one drop? And maybe I'm stupid as hell, but don't tell me if I am. I want that to be a spoiler. Doesn't this one drop life pots? There was somewhere I could check that. Don't remember where. It is what it is. Because then once we get this guy 8-8, we can start doing exalts on him. And we're getting pretty close to 8-8 already, so it's not like it's out of the question. We'll just keep checking everywhere for secret rooms while they run ahead. How bad do these guys hurt? Literally not at all. I actually own them. Should I just keep running through every single projectile? Yeah, you wouldn't fucking get it. I'm an eater. It's what we do. We fucking eat. Guys like me, we're on a different wavelength than the rest. You wouldn't understand. True eaters. Where are we at? Rise up. I mean, fuck it. If they can start the boss. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I gotta get in here, man. The boss is gonna be dead. Oh, fuck. They teleported after the fact. It's fine. It's fine. Me and this guy will just kill the boss without them. That's tough as hell. Love that from you, Trickster. Oh, man. They still got it. I shouldn't have left. Okay, look. I'm influenced by public opinion. Whatever. My favorite show is whatever is everybody's favorite show. That's just not even true, by the way. Generally, that'll make me hate on it more, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I should have taken the holy water there. But, like, if I wanted holes in my water, wouldn't it just spill everywhere? I just don't understand, I guess. Just seems a little counterintuitive to me. I like full water instead. And don't get me started on water that's still my favorite. Just a delectable little taste. Can I just, like, get more? I mean, that's gotta be an abyss in there, right? Look at where he's standing. Look at the place he chooses to live within. Legion. Abyss of Demons Grade B. Love to see that. Instantly in. You call Abby and I'm in there, or something, you know? Something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're still working on the Riz. Oh my god, the fucking same exact cloak as always. Cloak number 70. My pet is eating tonight. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Full eaters rise up. I can't believe... Sorry. This... And, you know, I don't want to say it. I don't know if you've watched Iron Lung yet, but I don't get all the weird 1-star reviews. I don't know. It is... So, I haven't seen Iron Lung yet, but it is kind of crazy what Markiplier did, you know, with the director of that movie. I don't know, man. No, I'm kidding. No, but like, what are the 1-star reviews about? Are they just like overhyped? I mean, it's probably just people who don't like Markiplier, right? Like when you're a public internet personality, there's just going to be people who don't like you. So they're just probably going to review bomb any kind of creative project you make because it was you that made it, and therefore it's bad because they don't like you. People tend to not separate art from the artist, except for if it's Kanye and he made Graduation. Then we can separate art from the artist. In any other situation, people tend not to separate art from the artist. Especially online. An uncommon reptile egg. You know, it's actually crazy. My doctor said I had something like that. He said I have a reptile dysfunction, and I don't know what that means. Because, like, the reptile I bring to every function, he goes crazy. So... maybe he's just saying he needs a reptile add dysfunction, which would make sense. Makes anything better. But yeah, no, I haven't seen any of the 1-star reviews. I haven't seen Backrooms either. I'm waiting. Backrooms I was waiting to see on streaming. I kind of wanted to see it in theaters, but then I kind of didn't. And the reason I didn't want to is I didn't fuck with the idea of going to see the Backrooms. And you might be like, what do you mean? I don't... just because it's like an internet-based IP, and it's kind of like a creepypasta, but it's more intensive, I just didn't really feel like going to a theater and buying a ticket into it, but I am interested enough to watch it. You know what I mean? Now, I've heard surprisingly good things, because I was going to go see it once it was on streaming no matter what. But I have heard surprisingly good things from other people who are like, no, I actually did really like it. So... I've got higher hopes for it now. It's mainly why I build so many mini plot points, like small bits of backstory and lore, and don't completely explore them. Like, guys, not everything needs to be explained. Yeah, I mean, it depends to what level they do it, obviously. But, like, I haven't seen the movie, so I've got nothing to say. All I know is Markiplier shirtless in it, and he's wearing, like, the Love and Deep Space the binding stuff on him. The Love in Deep Space leather straps, which I didn't realize how many people fucked with. I could have typed ready, but you gotta understand something about me, all right? I've got peasants to do that for me. This is where I call in the court jester. Why did I walk over top of him? Just felt like it. I don't know. It just seemed right. But yeah, I don't know. Now, there's another one that I've wanted to see. I wanted to see Project Hail Mary, but like, it kind of just looked like a movie about a friendship between a dude and a robot. And I don't know. I don't know how much I'd be into it. Maybe that's not what it's about. And maybe the friendship is like, no, once you see it, it's the most beautiful friendship you've ever seen. But like, my understanding of it is I was like, okay, it's a dude and a robot making friends with each other. That's kind of cool. I'm chilling though. like that's cool for other people. I'm fine without that though. But again, I mean, who am I to say? There's no stopping curiosity. No, but like, I don't know. No, granted, I think I wanted to see it mainly because it was Ryan Gosling. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was a big carrying factor for me of why I was like, but I might still like the movie just because I really like, I think Gosling normally gives really good performances. So that could have carried it for me. But I don't know how much I would have been invested in the friendship storyline between a robot and a dude. You know, like if I wanted to see that, I'd just look at parasocial people talking with their AI girlfriends. I've already got dudes and robots trying to make friends. I don't need to see it on the big screen. Now that's where people who really like the movie go, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't fucking get it. You don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know what he goes through. Which is like true. I don't. I think that after this, I'm probably going to hop off because it's already 6 for me. I don't know. I'm just not feeling very high energy today. I think I'm just feeling hot, man. I don't know. I just find it so hard to get any motivation when my body temperature isn't where I want it to be. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I just kind of want to like chud out for a bit. You know what I mean? Go full chud mode. Holy fuck. No one's ever done that before. I just can't do it when it's this hot. And I know I could turn down my air more, but I think it's only this hot in my room. But I do feel as though I'm starting to sweat like crazy. Like, maybe I could make a business out of this. My internet died while you were reading my comment. I didn't hear anything. Oh, I'm just saying that I think I can see it if it's like a lot is underexplained, but at the same time, I do think there's artistic choices of, like, I guess the difference is if it feels like it's just opening plot lines to open plot lines for no reason, I can understand at the end of it being like, what was the point with that? But like, if it's just to give more little nuggets of insight into your main character, so you introduce some like little back things about them so that you can understand more of them as a person, even if it doesn't fully explain 100% of it, I think that's fine because that's more like characterization or world building style, where even if it's like, because my understanding of Iron Lung is based off of course, the video game. Because I'm a gamer, my life is kind of like a video game. Maybe you've heard the song, they wrote it about me. So I could see somewhat being like, I'm not huge on it because of that, and that. I could see that. But if the parts that are upset are unexplained is like the organization that's in charge of them that sent them down, you don't hear a lot about. I think that's just kind of like that's an artistic choice, unfortunately, is like he's not supposed to know much about them because he's like a prisoner they sent down. They're not going to tell him everything about it because why would they? Why would you tell the smallest little rat everything about your organization? Not to use rat as a derogatory term. I'm sorry. I'm trying to police my language, change my mindset a little bit. You know what else I could do? I could pick up Rhythm Heaven and we could just fucking play Rhythm Heaven into the night. That would be an easy game for me to turn off my brain and play. And I don't know if I feel like purchasing it because I think it's $40 still. Now, granted, $40 for a first-ish party game from Nintendo. I mean, like, obviously not first party 100%, but like, I'm pretty sure it's only on Switch. I don't think it would be anywhere else. I can't imagine Rhythm Heaven without being on Nintendo. That's not bad at all. Snuggleman is already gone. He called that and fucking booked it. He recognized the gold that was in front of him and seized it. And honestly, I can't blame him for it. I really don't understand what this alien event is, by the way. Like, I know that they said there's a certain number of days left on it. I really have no clue what I'm doing in it. We learned a bit more than we learned in the game. Only problem I saw was that I kept opening small plot points and slowly connecting half of them. What the fuck? Wait, there's like a golden heroic statue, dude. Holy shit. That's me if I lock in. I want to be a legend of sorts. I would love to be a folk legend. Just so I could go folk ... But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, look, I still think a 1 is a little bit egregious, though. If you're just like, there are too many plots open that I didn't like, that I didn't get full closure on. I think a 1 is egregious for that, unless it makes the movie completely unwatchable. And maybe it does for them, but I've just come to realize that, like, when you go on Letterboxd or anything like that, there are 2 ratings that exist. No, there's 3 ratings that exist, but one of them's modular, so I'll have to get into that a little bit more. The 2 ratings that exist are, I liked this movie, so it's a 5, and I didn't like this movie, so it's a 1. Those are the 2 ratings that people give on Letterboxd. Now, there is one exception to that, which is if it's the best movie you've ever seen, but it's a comedy, you give it a 3 because you go, it's actually a little devoid of plot, but it didn't make me laugh a lot. And you give it a 3 because obviously a movie without a coherent through line therefore makes it not a 5, even though it could have been the single funniest experience you've ever had and you will be referencing it for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter because, like, it was still a comedy, so you gotta knock it down some points because, like, it didn't really make you think like movie where people scream at each other. You know what I mean? That's where, like, shit gets real. Because we all know acting has 2 modules to it, which is yelling and whispering. And if you can find a way to combine both of them like Breaking Bad does, then you can become perfect. That's how you make a perfect film, is find one that can combine both yelling and screaming, the 2 forms of acting. Or sorry, yelling and whispering, the 2 forms of acting. But it's not going to be easy. It's a hard one to combine, for sure. I'm also hard when I get combined or something. You know what I'm saying? It insists upon itself. Dude, okay, can I if you are a reviewer who refuses to give something a 5 because nothing is perfect, you should be thrown into a meat grinder in Minecraft. I'm sorry, I didn't want to say it, but, like, someone has to. Obviously, nothing is 100% perfect. So you can say, therefore, nothing earns a 5 out of 5. But if it is the most perfect thing you've seen, that thus makes it a 5 out of 5, because something needs to be able to obtain a 5 for the rating to work. If nothing can obtain a 5, then all you've done is made shifting down by 1. Your 4.5 stars is a 5. So all you're doing is shifting it down arbitrarily. It doesn't actually change anything with your rating. So therefore, you just shouldn't fucking do that. It's stupid. I hate that shit so much. Like, teachers who go, no, I'm not giving anything 100 because nothing is perfect. Okay, but, like, then why do you even bother making a rubric or anything that you grade by? Because, like, if nothing's perfect, why do we have a grading guideline? You know what I mean? Like, how do you determine that those are points? Because I think your grading guideline's not perfect, so I won't be adhering to it. Obviously, that's not how it works, but it isn't perfect. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much because so many people do it. They refuse to give something a 5 because they think it lessens the impact of their 5. But what it actually does is it says, hey, this was really good. I highly recommend watching it. I think it is very much worth your time and worth the watch. Because, like, I don't know, man. Giving something a 3 just because you go, I didn't really find the plot that good in a comedy movie. Well, good. The plot's not really the focus of it. So therefore, your 3 is irrelevant already. So I just think the whole rating system is fucked up and nobody can agree on how it has to work. And you've got these fuckers who won't give anything a 5 because they don't think anything's perfect. But therefore their rating system is inherently flawed more so than the rest of anybody else's because they have something that they arbitrarily won't give anything because they believe differently. Which is like, that's not how it should work. And you might be like, yeah, but, like, what if you don't want to give anything a 1 because you think everything's like a work of art that people poured their heart into? Then I'm sorry, you shouldn't be on Letterboxd. There are definitely some fucking 1 out of 5 movies. And, you know, I don't want to... Obviously, every movie that somebody put their heart and soul into is a piece of art that we should appreciate. But what are you going to do when we got full AI-generated movies, huh? That shit's not a work of art. I'll tell you that for free. I only give 5 not often. I got like 10 5-star movies. I think it's fine to not give it often, but if I go to your account and you give out 4 stars and you have no 5 stars, I know that your rating system means nothing, because like you've seen enough movies that you've decided are very good, and yet you can't find any that are a 5-star. Then you don't know what kind of movie you like. You don't have an idea of what movie could be a 5 out of 5 movie. Therefore, your entire rating system is flawed to a point where I can no longer interface with it, because you have arbitrarily eliminated one of the numbers from it. And because of that, I think we have to kill it. I think the only possible solution is taking hammers to you, and I'm sorry it has to be that way. I've been trying to find another solution. It's kind of all I can see. You know, you fucking didn't give... I don't know, what's a classic beloved movie? I'm trying to think of like a classic that you could give a 5 out of 5. You didn't give Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind a 5 out of 5. We're gonna tar you. It is what it is. Like, no one wanted it to be that way, but it's gotta be that way, regrettably. Haunted Cemetery just dropped. Where's it at, big dog? Your rating should always follow at least a small bell curve. Yes, exactly. If nothing can exist at the top of your curve, then nothing should be at the bottom of it. All of your ratings are now meaningless. Because all you're doing is shifting around your curve for no reason. Now, if you're also somebody who gives everything a 5-star because you go, wow, that movie was fun, you're going to think that I'm going to say your rating sucked too. You're a pure being who I appreciate the fuck out of. You deserve to keep rating movies for the rest of your days. If you just watched a movie and went, whoa, that was a fun time, and you give it a 5-star, you're fucking awesome, just so you know. And I really, your opinion matters to me more than anybody else's. Because you'll see like a movie that has a hard, challenging message in it, and you'll give it like a 4-star and be like, I didn't really get it, but I thought it was really cool looking. And I'm like, you're the fucking best. You're cool as hell. You are invited to every single watch party I ever do for any film ever. And I only want you there to be gripping onto your little lollipop and spinning around your propeller hat at all the fun moments. I just want you to have a good time, man. I want nothing more than for you to enjoy movies. Pretty much ready. Ready for real. A truthfully readied guy. Yeah, lollipop propeller hat. Yeah, exactly. It's just such a pure being. The kind of guy who can watch a movie and just go, that was fun, and give it a 5-star. That is so cool. And I want them to see every piece of film ever created, because I just want them to keep enjoying it. I want them to watch something and go, whoa, that one was fun, and then they watch another one and go, that was such a cool idea, that was so fun. That's all I want from them, man. That shit would make the rest of my life if they did that. W Stones, this guy did nothing. Awesome. How many cemeteries have I done without getting a white bag? Don't worry about that. The answer is too many. I wonder what my reward shall be. No, dude, no, not a swift death. Fuck, man, she just got married. You can't die now. Dude, this would fucking kill the fan base. What are they gonna do with their 40-page prenup now if Swift is dead, man? What are we gonna do? But the wedding did actually happen, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't 100% keep up with it. I saw a post about a 40-page prenup, and I saw one post of people talking about the wedding, which in the circles I run in is already kind of impressive in and of itself that it was able to breach through and get a single person talking about it. Do I know anything else about the wedding? Nah, man, I don't really care. I'll be so honest. Like, I just really don't care. But a 40-page prenup is crazy. Like, that is wild work. You had to itemize every single thing that you're like, all right, I'm keeping that for sure. Dude, page 43, or sorry, page 23 of the prenup just says, like, and just so you know, I still get skybox seats to all of the Chiefs games, no matter what. Even if we break up here, I'm still sitting skybox. I don't care. I'm not paying for it. I don't have that kind of motion to me. I mean, like, realistically, if you could get it for free, why wouldn't you? But that is so funny to think about. A 40-page prenup. I mean, I don't know how long they normally are, though. In fairness. I had just assumed they were 2 pages. I mean, so, like, can I be real? Prenups are poisoned in my mind. Because I know that technically there shouldn't be anything wrong with them. But throughout my entire lived experience, I know one guy who got a prenup. And it was my high school history teacher who ended up dating a student. So I'm just thinking that you only get those if you're ready to cheat on your wife with a child. That's the only thing I can imagine. It's a hard bias to overcome in my mind, I won't lie. Abyss of Demons just dropped. Don't worry, little paladin. I'll be helping you. I know you want that demon blade. I do too. Fear not, I'm here. The people need me. Now, little does he know, I don't know how to rush or shit. So this is not going to be a fast experience. Let's all wait to see how long he waits there before he just leaves. Fuck it, I'm rushing. Who cares? I know how to rush. I've been knowing how to... Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. You know what I'm saying? Weaved? Oh my god. Oh my god, they don't even know. They don't even know. They've never seen one of my Accord. What's good, my man? What's good? I wanted to wait for you so we could take down a couple of those and then just run in. All right, I said a couple, man. So, like, you know, we're doing what we can. Love to see another pally, though. I think I just wanted to take care of those guys first. It just feels easier that way, you know? And I'm not doing this shit to challenge myself, okay? I'm not playing Realm of the Mad God for difficulty reasons. Hope he lives that. Guys, nobody get your hopes up. It fucking happened. I mean, I'll just be. I'll be. Who knew? We got it. We got our first D-Blade. Now I'm going to need to get one that's enchanted, maybe a shiny one. You know how it is. Probably going to have to hunt that for the rest of my life. Maybe miss my kid's graduation. I don't know. I'm still debating on that. I mean, like, your effective range with it is ass, but damn is the damage good. Am I going to be using it when I probably shouldn't be? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Probably will. I think that's a pretty safe guess. One down. Moving on. I mean, like, I'm a fucking behemoth now. Now that I've got this, I actually can't be stopped. Never mind. Fucking misses all of them. Whoa, that could have hurt. Yeah, I think I'm brain dead, unfortunately. It is. So I was trying to think of other conversation topics, and I was like, nah, I'm drained. I'm drained as fuck. Maybe I should end. No, I shouldn't. I should do this for the rest of my life, actually. Until the end of my days. Yeah, was there any? I did rewatch Obsession again. And you might be like, how many times are you going to rewatch it? Look, it came to streaming services, so I had to give it a try. To a deal... Wait. Minions deal more damage, but have less HP. I'll be honest, with the trash here, that actually is a little bit scary. Especially when you walk yourself into a corner and nearly kill yourself. That's not good. Oh, wait, we've got a real rusher with us. Okay. If we've got a real rusher, I'll quit my fucking fake little side job that I'm doing. Demon Blades you. You might say, what are you still doing here? I thought once we had the Demon Blade, we'd be out. Honest to God, I just, you know, love of the game. I just can't leave the demons behind. I know they'd stay there for me, probably. I know they'd be haunting my house the rest of my days. Fuck it. Who cares that minions deal more? I'm a beast. Yep, is what it is. We're here. What can I say? I'm kind of the goat. Shoot that real quick. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me walking over everything. Okay. Well, you know what? We're not all the smartest. Did I just get an alien expedition thing? How? Like, feasibly how? It just doesn't make any sense. How many people are even in Hearth? Seems like too many. Honestly, anybody still into Hearthstone at this point might be too many. Dude, I used to play that game. Oh, excuse me. Every single day. I used to play that game every single day. And it's actually crazy that I still have any kind of, like, will to play other card games. I think that it might have been the worst economy I've ever played in an online card game. Oh my god, you had to spend so much money to keep up. That's why everyone only plays Battlegrounds now, because they don't have to spend money. Because the regular game just kind of sucks ass. And you might say, isn't that every card game ever? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Yeah, that seems like most of them. It's definitely a common through line, so. Oh, we've already got someone rushing in. Love to see that. Dude, these halls, if these halls could speak, the stories they would scream. I mean, let's just fuck it. Let's go for some Esbeth. Why not? Now, why am I killing these guys? I don't know. Wow, this guy is fucking far ahead. I mean, I might as well just wait on him. Can you teleport? Yeah, you can. Okay, so there's just really no reason for me to do anything. I'm just like a waste of space here. Like, I might as well just sit back here with the king. What's good, the king? Yeah, I should have. Whoa. I mean, that is some fucking equipment compared to what I got. All right. Armor broken instantly. We love to see that. That is very good for us. Dubs. And then we make it through. And it's time. Dazed. What dazed me? Did I get hit by something? Oh, did he like shoot those out? Help, says Esben the neurotic. I would love to, man. A little too neurotic for my tastes. Woo. Don't know what's worse, the chilling cold or something else. Oh my god. I do fuck with when he says help like that and then turns into like a Dark Souls boss spinning around. We're chilling, we're chilling. Actually can't even hurt me, it is what it is. Oh, one more. Oh, it kind of just keeps going to the sides. Oh, I get it. That's not that bad of one. Okay. So now he transforms into an eagle of sorts? No, the eagle of sorts just does things on its own. Happy 250th, by the way. The first country in the world to hit 250 years old. Is what it is. Sorry, US wins again. Don't tell me some shit like that's not true. You wouldn't fucking understand. You weren't here. And I think my favorite part about the US is how we did it all ethically. Not just any nation could do that. It's probably the coolest part about us is the fact that literally every single thing we've ever done has been the most ethical it could have been. Thinking back on it. Yeah, I think I'm ready to co-sign that statement. Yeah, I think that sounds correct. He's fucking flying through walls, by the way. He's actually walking through walls, disappearing and flying. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to beat this guy. We're up against Danny Phantom here. Oh, hell nah. Esben going ghost. Oh, hell nah. They got Esben going ghost now. Is that it? Oh, now he turned into a fucking crab of sorts. Weave. Chill on me, man. Chill on me. It's actually not that intense at all. It's literally just a simple little dungeon. Ice Citadel is so much harder than Ice Cave. I mean, he fucking took my cover. Who does that? Who the fuck does that, man? I was standing there. Like a bitch, mind you. Like a little wimp? Sure. I'm just gonna go to the Nexus, honestly. I think that was a W call. I was flashing red and out of health pots. That might have been like the okay, well, I technically had one greater health pot, but let's be real, I'm not chugging it that fast. My name's not Badlands. I wish it was. How do you even do that? I think, isn't it just open up your throat and let it go down? I do know that method. Unk taught me that one. Quite, no, anyways. Sorry, y'all, I was yawning. Big stretch. Chameleon and Lil Jost. Okay, that's fine. Chameleon got heal, savage attack mid, and whatever. I mean, might end up mattering later down the line. I almost fed my D-Blade. Yo, that would have been a travesty. Man, it is taking longer than I thought to finish leveling up to 50 there. Maybe I should just feed my legendary Genesis spell. Thoughts? Probably should. Probably should. Those don't have any feed power. What's even the point? Also, why do I have a mark in here? Can't you put marks in here? Look, Mark. I made a steak. Well, we got all of those O3s on this very character, so I think I'd be down to use those if I have a Tinkerer quest. If I have... Hold on. Exterminate, Potions, Life. Yeah. Killer Queen, sure. Okay. We'll go for 3 Queen Bees then. I know I already did 1. Don't fucking say anything about that, man. Okay, I fucked up. Not everyone can be smart. Not everyone fucking uses the gray matter in their brain that they were given. Clearly. You ever been driving? That should be proof enough. Dude, it's actually crazy how easy it would be to drive if other people weren't allowed on the road. Like, straight up, if it was me and only me allowed on the road, there would be 0 accidents, I promise. We can start making exceptions 1 person at a time. They'll have to go into the DMV and take, like, an actual driver's test, though. I'm not oh my god, 31 people were waiting to get in there? Damn, Hearth was fucking popping. No, I mean, what y'all know about Squall? Literally know nothing. You literally don't know squat about Squall, is what it is. I don't know. Maybe I just end today. Thoughts? Yeah, probably should. I'm gonna end here today. Go grab some food. I'll be back. I'm not 100% sure. I might be gone. No, I'm kidding. I'm not sure. But I'll see you guys then. See you.